Although words have saved me from myself, and poetry is the only way I can explain who I am, I often find a never-ending repetition in my work. Like I'm saying the same thing in a million different ways. Nostalgia is tangible and it sticks to everything. There are only so many new words you can pull out of something that no longer exists anymore. But I think that is where the significance of poetry lies. In the balance. On the edge of one's reality and a desire to revisit the past. Maybe metaphors are the only ways to always get what you want. To build a world where pain is not linked to tears and melancholy sounds softer because it rhymes. Thank you. I'm Shemaya.
Yeah, you are.
I'm an actor, a poet, and I was about to say student, but I've graduated. The poem I have for you tonight is my favourite poem to perform. It is so much fun. If I was to give any backstory, it would be, I fell in love, I got my heart broken. I never shut up about it. My heartbreak was like 100% worse than yours. That's all I have to say about it. But yeah, I'm going to assume everyone in here is either from London or familiar with the London tube lines. This poem is called The Best Croydon Love Stories.
Wow!
The best Croydon love stories happen nowhere near Croydon. His name was Warren, street name W2 Trappy. He asked me if I wanted to go to London, I said, sure, ditched my stuff and off we went. Day after day, he became a central part of my life. The route was always the same. We start off in South and use TfL like our bank accounts wouldn't be ashamed of us by the morning. We just circle around London, visiting every district, using every line to litter our hometown with our first love story, except maybe Hammersmith and City. But everywhere else he'd stop me and say, Shemaya, you look really pretty. Padding towards the dream I had for us, lying under a shepherd's bush, waiting for the red sky in the early morning to let us know if it was just a warning or if I had the rest of eternity to kiss this man on the Victoria line. But, do you remember Tottenham Court Road? Hiding in the warmth of the station, hiding behind intoxication. You asked me, do you want to taste my cock? Foster's, I think you meant to say, but anyway. Kissed that you were Spider-Man and I was MJ. Do you remember how everything used to be? When you said, Shemaya, you look beautiful to me. I captured that moment like a photo in my memory. There's a moment where if I had 7 sisters, I would laugh at them with glee. Do you remember how everything used to be? We just walk for hours and hours and hours, just talking, working our way around London, bridging the gap between the hometown we grew up on and the skylines in front of us. We talk about our hopes and dreams, as young lovers do. I asked him what he saw in the future. Do you see us too? Because I see us in a temple, or maybe a Whitechapel, surrounded by elephants and castles. Surrounded by elephants and castles, the best kind of night with a queen's way to slow step down the aisle, walking down old streets by the end of the night, engulfed by these same starry lights, a celebration bigger than the Queen's Jubilee, bigger than the opening of the Elizabeth line, bigger than both you and me. You see, I'm a big advocate in the debate that Croydon is better than all the rest. I used to say everything was better in my ends, but then it all went down south, and you left me to roam green parks by myself. He pulls my heart from my chest like a saint, and he throws it somewhere far, like Cheshire or Canada's water, with a whopping new cross gate look firmly around it, and a heart.
That was great.
And he throws it into terminal abyss, somewhere far like Cheshire or Canada's water, with a whopping new cross gate look firmly around it, and a hole born straight through the middle, because now I'm a stroke high, very deplored, missing you inside another shot glass. Stay out late and stoned and act on whatever my broken heart decides she wants to do next. Try best not think about the mansion house you used to want to get with you, because now everything we used to have is far and done. Maybe I should listen to my friends.
What? How you getting a wig up and spoken word up?
Very good.
And he throws it somewhere far, like Cheshire or Canada's water, with a whopping New Cross gate locked firmly around it and a hole worn straight to the middle. Because now I just smoked and I'm high, buried the thought of missing you is like another shot glass. Stay up late and stoned and act on whatever my broken heart says she wants to do next. Try my best to not think about the mansion house I used to want to get with you, because now everything we used to have is far and done. Maybe I should have listened to my friends. I probably should listen to you too, when they all said I was barking up the because you straddled me and everything I had to offer on the edge where you knew I would fall. I can only imagine what you had to say about me with your friends, laughing at me, calmness burner to the third degree. God, she's such a fucking hack, knees on the floor. You couldn't stand more of me, so you chose her instead. If I could, I'd probably give you so much more, maybe even more than her. Just so you could leave me again. But the tubes are operating closer to home. You took the tram and I took the train, and like I was trying to say, we dispersed and went our separate ways. But I knew, even then, loving you would be a monument. I feel like walking through magical high gates and decadent archways, which is why, even though you're as far as me from my destination during a tube strike, as far as a morning time present from the dead of night, as far as Uxbridge from Croydon, you will always, 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 always be an angel to me.